So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. Thank you for your participation in this campaign. It's been a very interesting campaign. It's a very good debates by most parties. So, my name is André Ooster, and I am the representative of the Party for Democracy. And as you have just seen, there are many, many problems in this world. While some may seem like many international problems, if we all cooperate and pay a small contribution, no matter how small, it all will help. So we also have solutions to very important internal problems, as you've seen, to education and healthcare. So, and transparency is for us very important, and we advise you to always be critical regarding the information that the parties bring out. So all our plans will be online. And I'll list them once more. So in the category of education, there are too many students dropping out of college. So we were losing a huge amount of money because of that. So in the loan system, students have to borrow money instead of getting the scholarships. So that's the government implemented this. But this restricts the opportunities of those who do want to finish their studies. So we came up with a system which the students who do want to finish their studies get the money refunded, but the students who drop out of college have to pay for their wasted years. So this will make students also think more carefully before they choose a study. And unfortunately, it's a tough world out there. So if you don't have a diploma, even if you've done 2 years, then officially on paper you haven't done anything. So that's why you have to get your diploma, and we want to stimulate this. So through this program, we want to encourage students to finish their studies without losing money due to the people who drop out, which can be invested in other plans. So now we go on to the next point, which is economy. By reducing the income tax, we want to make a more attractive working environment for the workers here, and we want people to stay here instead of commuting, for example, to Germany or Belgium to work over there. And we want also to make it more attractive for other companies to invest in our country. So we also want to make it more possible for pensions to be transferred directly from one company to another, because a big problem is when a company goes bankrupt, the people have the money in a pension fund, and they have to transfer it to another pension fund, and there's a lot of problems regarding that. So we want to make as smooth as possible transfer. And as you've all seen, climate change is also a huge issue. So that's also one of our points, to invest in more durable technology, such as the recently discovered graphene solar panels, which have a high efficiency. So the money will be well spent. In the category of human rights and equality, well, the right to a proper healthcare service is one of the basic human rights, and that should not be violated, of course. So nowadays, antibiotics, the miracle drugs of the 20th century, are slowly but steadily becoming useless. This is because bacteria become resistant to them because we overuse them and abuse them. So in a matter of years, then some common diseases won't be treatable anymore, and we will return to a state in which we were 100 years ago. So then we'll have superbacteria which we may not be able to face. And if we want to combat this, we need to invest in medical research and in nanobiological studies, because we need to prepare the students to prepare our medicine for tomorrow, because they are the future generations, and as you've just seen, this could become of apocalyptical proportions. Another human rights issue on which we touched upon was the issue regarding the migrants from Northern Africa and the Middle East, because hundreds of people have died trying to escape the suffering in their own country and trying to secure a better future for their families. But hundreds of people have died so far, and we find this unacceptable. And this is unacceptable, so we have to do something about this. And I also believe that you should treat a problem at its core. So if you cut off the branches, then they'll just go back on. So what we want to do is, by cooperating with other countries and the United Nations, we can organize diplomatic missions and peace talks to help stabilize the area. And after that has happened, we want to organize UN missions to help rebuild the infrastructure, help give them a proper education system, a proper healthcare system, so that they won't have to flee anymore from the countries. And if we do this, we can ensure that this won't happen again for future generations to come. So we solve their problems and our problems at once. But you may think we don't have no money for this. But if we cooperate with other countries, then every little bit of money helps. So together we can do this. There's just somebody that needs to take this initiative. And if the Netherlands take this initiative, then we'll be on top of the game and we will improve our connections with the other countries. Now, the Party for Democracy always plans ahead and we think carefully about the future. We think in decades and not in years. We are a progressive party as a way of thought, and we say no to fascism, no to totalitarianism, and no to communism. And we say yes to democracy, yes to freedom, and yes to modern Western civilization. So that is our goal, and we stand for trust, honesty, and of course, democracy. So your voice counts, because all of you have power, and in days from now, you'll be the ones that decide our future. So use that choice wisely, and remember that every single vote counts. So, if you want a prosperous future, vote for the party with a plan. Vote for the party of democracy. And remember, the only way forward is forward. I am Andrew Roshu, and thank you.